Good morning, friends. I'm Glenna Richmeyer with Pampered Chef. Join me as I take you through making a chocolate chunk skillet cheesecake. It's a Good Morning America award-winning recipe created by my friend, my Pampered Chef friend, Sharon Zelen. So starting off here, let's get started. I have the oven preheated and I have taken 2 pounds of prepared cookie dough and divided that into 3 equal portions. 2 portions I have in the Pampered Chef non-stick skillet. And we're going to break this down and spread this into the skillet. And I'm using a mix and chop. It's just kind of handy, especially if your dough is a little bit stiffer, to break that up. And then I'm using the baker's roller just to level this out a little bit here and press it into the pan. And it worked. This is a tip that I have to share with you today, one of them. And if you roll, for something sticky like cookie dough, if you roll the roller over the dough a little bit first, and it kind of picks up some moisture and stickiness, and then roll it in flour, and it makes the job a lot easier. So I think we have that good. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we are going to chop some pecans with the food chopper. So I have them in here, and just chopping those a little bit, and then adding those to the other portion of the remaining portion of the cookie dough that I have in our small batter bowl. This is a 1-quart bowl, and I've crumbled this up a little bit, and we'll mix in these pecans. This will be our topping for the cheesecake. Okay, so we'll set this aside for now, and then we'll move on to making the cheesecake filling. Okay, so I have 2 blocks of cream cheese in here, and we are, I whisked this until it was smooth, and then we are adding 2 eggs, and a cup of sugar. I'm sorry, this is a half a cup of sugar. Okay, that would be overly sweet. And a 1/4 cup of flour. All right, and we'll whisk these together till they are smooth. Okay, and I like this whisk. This whisk is nice because it has several different levels of wires in there, so it makes that job easier. It whisks it really well and smooth. So we've got this smooth, and this is our 2-quart classic batter bowl. I love the handle on those. Okay, and then we are just going to put this over the cookie dough in our pan and spread that pretty evenly here. Looks like it's doing a good job on its own. Alrighty. I love these pans because they go into the oven very nicely. And then we are going to take our crumbled topping and sprinkle that over the top of this. And I might just use evenly over here. I think I'm going to use my hands for this. So I am anxious to show this to you when this is done because it is a scrumptious recipe, and you will impress your friends and family when you prepare this. So this is our nonstick skillet. It's a 12-inch pan, and get the rest of this on here. Okay, and then we are going to remove the handle from the skillet so it can go into the oven. And hopefully I can do this. My hands are a little bit slippery from that cookie dough. We'll try this. So I want to show you this, how a person removes the handle. So it's a two-step process, locking system. And first you push in and then pull back and lift up. And my hands are a little slippery, so that was a little awkward, but it's a very easy process. And the neat thing that it's a two-step process is because you don't have to, if you're flipping an egg, you don't have to worry about your skillet going flying, okay? So we are going to get this in the oven for 30 minutes and bake until the topping is slightly golden and a little bit puffy, okay? So we'll get this in the oven. Okay, and then I'm going to prep some, our drizzle that's going to go on top of this cheesecake once it comes out of the oven. So I have a half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and they are going into our micro cooker. This is a 1-quart micro cooker. And a tip that I want to share with you, and we're going to actually be melting these in the microwave with the soften option, okay? And one of the tips that I have to share with you when you're melting chocolate is to add about a teaspoon of coconut oil. And what that does is it makes the chocolate melt more evenly, and it's less likely to burn, which is good. And also, it makes it easier to drizzle over the finished cheesecake as well. So that is a tip that I have to share with you today on that. And if your microwave doesn't have the soften feed option, then you would want to melt on high for 30 to 60 seconds and stirring every 20 seconds and until it's smooth and creamy. So do you like what you see? I hope so. And like and share the video if you like it. And watch back later today for the reveal of the finished cheesecake. Make it a great day.